The majority of people, when it comes to dogs, they're thinking in terms of dog training. They're teaching them to sit, to down, to heel, to place, etc. They're trying to figure out what tools they're going to use, what they should use. But this is a social game that we're playing with them, and we need to know their personalities, what they're really about. From nature's perspective, a dog's perspective, and as an individual. And so I'm looking at all these dogs as individuals and as a collective. And I have a role that I play. I want to have influence, control. Over the individual and the collective. But I don't want too much control, but I don't want too little control. I want just the right amount. And so I try to observe, to understand them, to know what's going on. I try to understand their culture, their language. But I will be back. I have some dogs to give back to a client. All right. So what's my role? My role is a protector, a leader. You could call it being a parent. I'm here to let them know and prepare them for life. I'm going to let them know what I don't like. I want them to understand how to navigate the dangers of the world. I want them to understand how to be social. I never tell them to sit, to down, to place, to heel. Those things are unnecessary. Dogs don't even understand why we're telling them to do that in the first place. They think, well, if I do this, I can get some food. Or if I do this, I will avoid something I don't like. And instead, I tell them the truth. Because we'll say sit because we don't want our dog jumping up. Instead, I just make them feel and understand I don't like them jumping up on me. We'll tell them to sit because we don't like them running over to the other dog. I'm going to tell them, I don't like you going over to that other dog. They'll sit when they feel like sitting. They'll down when they feel like downing. This is a social game. A social thing that we have to see. So I'm looking at, why does the dog want to do what they're doing? What are they doing? What's their intent? What's their goal? What are they trying to achieve? And there's a lot that goes into this social game. There's not a one size fit all. Like, training can make you think and believe. Sure, I only tell dogs what I do not like. I don't reward them for good behavior because they can't even think like that. They don't understand that. Dogs don't do this with one another, so this is something that I follow with everyone. But how I go about that, when I go about that, varies. Why I'm going about that. Come on, Marvel. Marvel, come on. You love doing that.